Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to dive into Java Collection Framework, one of the most important topics for Java developers. Whether you are a beginner or preparing for interviews, this video will give you a clear understanding. So let's get started. So first, we should know what is collection framework, right? So collection framework in Java is a set of classes and interfaces which helps you to store a group of objects, manage a group of objects, and work with a group of objects. So if anyone is asking what do you understand by collection framework, so we can say that collection framework in Java is a set of classes and interfaces which helps you to store a group of objects, manage a group of objects, and work with group of objects. Now, once you will have the definition about the collection framework, what actually the collection framework is, then after that we should give the real-time example to the person who is asking what is collection framework. So let us come to the real-time example. So let us take an example of an organization. There is a ABC organization, and this organization is having 1,000 employees who is working for them. So we know that each employee will have the employee ID through which the employee will be uniquely identified, right? In the organization, we have the employee name, email, and employee phone number. What will happen if someone is asking that I want 1,000 employee data into a single place, right? You have 1,000 employee detail, and every employee will have the employee ID, employee name, employee email, and employee phone number, right? And if I wanted to store this 1,000 employee data, right, then what I can do? Is there any possibility that we can store this 1,000 employees information without the collection framework? I can say that there is no possibility. Why? Because suppose you are having an employee class, and this employee class is having these information, right, in the form of instance variable. So if you wanted to create the employee object, employee is equal to new employee, right? So only one object of the employee will be created. In this one object, is it possible that we can store this 1,000 employee data who is working for any organization? There is no possibility that we can store this 1,000 employees data into one employee object. So what is the solution for this? This is the problem. So what is the solution for this? The solution for this is we should have a collection framework. So let us talk about the solution. So collection framework in Java, we have seen already that it is a set of classes and set of interfaces. So collection framework in Java is providing some set of classes and some set of interfaces. By using them, we can store these 1,000 employees related information, right? Like collection framework, under the collection framework we have the collection interface, right? So this collection interface will have some interfaces like list interface, set interface, which is a part of collection interface. And by using this list interface or set interface related subclasses, right, we can store the information of these 1,000 employee into a single object. And at the time of, if I wanted to visit the data of each employee one by one, we can just use the for loop or for each loop, and we can just iterate the information about this employee, and we can just print it out, right? Now Now the question is, we were talking about the collection framework. If there is a organization and this organization is having some thousand employee who is working for them, and in that scenario you wanted to store these thousand employee related information into a single object, there is no any possibility without using the collection framework. We have seen that I was talking about that the collection framework will have the collection interface, and inside this collection interface we have some set of classes and set of interfaces. By using them we can store these thousand employee related information into a single object. So now let us see what each collection interface. So basically, if you wanted to represent many individual items together and treat them as one unit, right, then we should go for collection interface. So in which scenario you will go for collection interface? So if my requirement is that if I wanted to represent many individual items together and treat them as one unit, then I should go for collection interface. So basically the definition of the collection interface is, if you want to represent many individual items together and treat them as one unit, then it is called collection interface. So basically collection interface is the main starting point for working group of elements. So what does that mean, this points? So collection interface is the root interface through which there are various subclasses, sub interfaces are there, and under that interfaces you will see various implementation classes are available inside the collection interface. So let us go hierarchy of the collection interface. How the collection interface hierarchy is showing that where various kind of interfaces are fitting together, and basically this hierarchy is already provided by the Sun people. So if you will see the hierarchy of this collection interface, you can find that collection interface is the root element right here. Under this collection interface, it is very simple. If you will see, it is very simple. Under this collection interface, you will find a list interface and set interface. So list interface is the direct subclass of this collection interface, and set interface is a direct subclass of collection interface. So one interface can extend another interface, we know in Java. So we can see that when we are writing this list interface, public list interface extend collection interface. On the similar way, public set interface extend collection. Now if you will see here, under the list interface you will find there are three subclasses which is available. So one is the array list, second is the linked list, and third is the vector. Under the set interface, if you will see, you will find one direct subclass, that is a hash set, and under the hash set you will find another direct subclass that is known as linked hash set. So this is basically hierarchy of the collection interface. So where the list interface is fit and where the set interface will fit, we will see in the next section, next part of the video. But if you will see, this is very important diagram, because some of the times the interviewer will ask that can you tell me how the collection interface hierarchy will be. So on that situation you have to tell the interviewer that collection interface is the root interface, and under the collection interface you will find a list interface and set interface, and under the list interface you will find array list, linked list, and vector. These are the three subclasses. Under the set interface there is a direct subclass, that is hash set, and then after that another direct subclass, that is linked has said. So that's it for today's video on Java collection framework. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can never miss any update which is coming further. See you in the next video. Thank you. Thanks a lot.